Bye. I have a surprise for everyone. I have a surprise! It's a surprise. Are you ready for the surprise? I've brought back fishing! Your rights to fish are returned. You may fish once more. Let me... Thank you for the follow. Hi. Hi, Liz. Hello. Let me go over here. Oh, why is it still showing settings? Oops. One moment. Be called fish. Fish. And then fish broken. Brown. I added it and then immediately broke. Okay. I removed the cooldown. Why is it not? There it goes. I am confusion. Why is it not? Bonjour. I'm just gonna... Okay, it's working now. Now if I do this... Alright, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna put it there, and then I'm gonna just plop it in some spots on different scenes. Oh, gotta check that. There we go. Okay, there we go. Hello, hi. Because I follow you on TikTok, I'm stupid. I do that all the time. You're so good. I assume I'm following people all the time. Then I go, what the? What the? But yes, your fishing license is back. You should be able to fish now. I don't know why it's been hiding, but it's there now. You know what that means? Fish. Fish. I'm gonna put this over here on this scene. Okay. But hello! Hi, everybody! I'm gonna scoot over a little bit. Hi, chat. Oh, it lost my face. Hi, chat. There we go. I hope you're all doing well. Sorry for missing Monday. I was wiped. I slept for like 13 hours that night. I was tired. Did you see the new games coming out? I saw some of them. I've been really bad keeping up with everything, but I saw some of it. I have been mostly just in the Deltarune mines. I'm very much enjoying Deltarune. And by enjoying, I mean I have finished chapter 4. But I'm gonna go back and replay 1 through all of it because it lost my save file from the demo. Because I lost my save file from the demo. I don't know where it is. So I'm gonna go replay them. I'm gonna do all the secret stuff that I haven't done before. So. But I'm very much enjoying Deltarune. I'm gonna put this. Oh, there was good. I'm just gonna make it smaller. There we go. But yeah, I know about the Persona 4 remake, and I'm hesitant. I'm hesitant about it, but we'll see. I know there's a lot of interesting stuff. I'm bad at remembering off rip what's going on. But there was so much. I know there's the new Game Freak game. There's a lot of memes about people being like, Game Freak? Also, I'm eating my lunch right now. Eating my lunchies. I'm eating pizza. 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 Oh, the Sonic racing game. And the Splatoon spinoff, yeah. The Splatoon spinoff just dropping out of nowhere is crazy. But I am excited for that. I'm really excited for the Sonic Racing featuring Hatsune Miku. That's kind of crazy to me. I can't see the end of the horizon. Hatsune Miku! And they even had Miku after the character that said that line in the sun. They've had to know. They have to know. I love Deep Cut. I am very excited. I need to add the Hatsune Miku to our stim board. But I love Deep Cut. I'm so excited they're getting more time to shine. I'm curious what the spin-off is gonna be, if it's just gonna be like the combat mode or what. Welcome in, hello! That's all I want to share with you guys. They had a lot of memes in the Sonic 3 movies, so they absolutely, I know they know, but it's just like, I feel like a lot of the memes were like, I could see this just being like an accident, but like that one is hard to deny. I adopted a character. And I love him. This character is by the amazing Nana, aka Motikill. And look at him. I love. Look at this sweater. I saw him and I was like, I don't mind. I know. I know. They also touched on the whole Shadow beating up Tails thing. They also, call him Hot Topic and stuff, but I feel like, that's a common... Pretty good, I know! The story is that they're a demon that escaped from hell to play games and eat snacks. And I'm like, so me. Same. I know! Nana's art is just so soft. I love Nana's art. They don't have a name yet. I haven't named them. But I adopted them. And Nana has some more characters up for adoption, so like if you're interested in another cool character, check out Nana Motikill. Hang on. Let me link to Nana. I'm gonna do this by going into my my thing where it's like your things are ready for download, Nana. Nana. The artist of Little Demon Boy. And they have a bunch of adoptables right now. So if you want to be adoptable siblings, Nana's got some cool ones. They've also got a lot of cool stuff. He got a lot of cool stuff on his store. Love and appreciate Nana here. Oh. Eat my food. Now I'm like, hee hee, fishing. Thank you, Tani. Thank you, thank you. I had a good break, but I was really tired on Monday. Because what happened was, so for those of you who are newer around here, I've talked about this a lot off and on, but I have ear issues. My ears hurt a lot. They have a lot of pressure. Basically like when you go on like a plane and your ears feel all puffy. Hi, Hen! Hello! My ears have felt like all pressurized and stuffy for 3 years. It's not good. It's not great. Like, I feel like I'm basically always on a plane, and I hate it. And it gives me headaches, and it makes my ears hurt sometimes. And so I went to one ENT, and I thought it could be one thing. And so we got treated for that one thing, which was TMJ, which was jaw issues, which I did have. I did have that. But that wasn't the cause. It was good I got that, sorted. Also, welcome in. Welcome in, Nom. Hello. You had TMJ? I did. Which is basically like, my jaw is fucked up. Mine was mostly muscular, so I was able to, thank you. I was able to deal with a lot of it from, I went to physical therapy for a while. Hi, Phoenix! I went to physical therapy for a while, and that helped a lot with sorting my jaw back out. Basically, I clench my jaw all the time. I go like, so I've been working on not clenching my jaw as much and stretching more often. So I'm like, basically. And my jaw's a little tight today, but they thought that was what was causing my ear pain and ear pressure. It wasn't. So after going to that ENT for a long time, they're like, we don't know. We can just try surgery and see if it helps. And I'm like, I'm gonna try somebody else. And I switched insurances, and apparently no single ENT ever takes my insurance. No one. No one takes it. So I've had to kind of save up and figure out who I was gonna go see. But I finally went to a new ENT on Monday, and I was really nervous about it. And I was really excited as well, because I was like, finally, I get to go into a new ENT and maybe we'll have a lead. But I was a lot more nervous for it than I thought I was, and I ended up sleeping like absolute crap that night because I was just having nightmares about the appointment going bad or me missing the appointment. And I was like, me. So I went to the appointment and it went well. We have some stuff to try. I need to go pick up some prescriptions. Basically, they think that my sinuses are super swollen all the time. And so I need to get my sinuses back under control. And I don't disagree with them. So we're trying some like steroid nasal sprays and antibiotics and stuff, and we're gonna have a hearing test done, make sure that my hearing's all good, all that jazz. But it was exhausting. It was exhausting, and it cost me a lot of money. And I get to go back in like a month and a half. But, that's why I was so freaking wiped on Monday. Because I was really, really nervous for a new doctor's appointment. kind of went well. The doctors were very nice, and they believed me and agreed with my assessment of what might be causing my ear issues. So that's promising. But the other person was just kind of like, I don't know. Your ears look fine, so like, shrug emoji. I'm like, but my ears don't feel fine. But something really interesting happened when I was at the ear, nose, throat doctor. I'm just gonna say the ear doctor. Something really kind of silly happened when I was at the ear doctor. So I was supposed to be meeting with one of the nurse practitioners because the like head doctor is really busy, obviously, because he's like the head doctor of the practice. But he ended up having a moment to come swing by and meet me. So I got to meet the head doctor of the practice. He was very nice. He was very friendly, seemingly very knowledgeable. Obviously, I didn't talk to him for very long, but from what from the bit that I talked to him, he seemed very knowledgeable, very nice. And so the ENT comes in, and I'm sitting in this chair. You know, I had just talked to my nurse about how my ears have been hurting for like 3 years straight. And she also noted that my allergies are really bad. And so he agreed that it's probably like sinus and allergy related. But he used this like nose spray on my nose that drained my sinuses by like just kind of spraying it at my nose and having me inhale. And then was like, does it taste bad? And I went, uh-huh. And he went, here. And he handed me one of those tongue depressors, like a popsicle stick, and said, have a yummy stick, and then left the room. And I was just staring at this popsicle stick, thinking, how in the world can this be a quote-unquote yummy stick? It's just a popsicle stick. I looked at it for a little bit longer, and then I realized that it was actually a grape-flavored tongue depressor. Like, it had grape flavoring on the popsicle stick? He wasn't lying! I've never seen that before! It was indeed grape flavored. He basically handed me a lollipop made out of a popsicle stick. So I did suck on my popsicle stick. I was like, oh, he's being silly, he's joking around. No, it was actually a yummy stick. I just liked the term. Here, it was like a tasty stick or a yummy stick. Someone's on their 4th ENT in the past 5 years, I feel ya. Finally found one again who's at least able to do the procedure, yay! And was aware of the last resort treatment that I might try later this year. I'm so happy for you, Tani. I'm really excited about this ENT because they, I think, can also provide the kind of last resort treatment. They also have a CT scan on, like, the premises, which is really nice. Because I had to do an MRI for my previous ENT, and then they just sent me to a surgeon, and the surgeon was like, I'm sending you to physical therapy because I don't think you need surgery. Because they thought it was my jaw, and I'm like, it's not my jaw! It's my ears! My ears hurt. My jaw was fucked up. They were not wrong about that, but they are not jaw experts. Basically what I think is fucked up with my ears, there's a thing in your ear called the eustachian tube, and it's like behind your eardrum, and it goes from like your ear to like your nose/throat, and I think that my eustachian tube's all squiggly. I think it's all swollen, and they're pretty sure it's swollen by my neck, so like the bottom end, which I would kind of agree with, because it does get worse when my allergies get worse. So like, it might be that your sinuses are swelling and like constricting it. And I'm like, that could be. So we're trying that. And if it doesn't get better, with the like nose sprays and other medicines, then I'm gonna go get a CT scan and we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But I'm trying so freaking hard to just get my body to work. Between recently getting diagnosed with sleep apnea, my ear shit, and my depression and anxiety, I just want my body to function, god damn it. too much to ask. Give me another tasty stick, Doc. Give me another tasty stick. Best of luck, thank you. You too, Tani. The human has to be one of the most poorly designed creatures. It's true. It's like, why can't our bodies just work? But yeah, if you see me like do that a lot, it's because I'm trying to pop my ears. But I can't ever pop them. It doesn't resolve. I demand another yummy stick. I think it's even still in my car. Because I hadn't eaten lunch. It was like 2 p.m. when I left the doctor. It's 2 p.m. right now and I'm eating my lunch right now. Iba. Microwave Peepa. It's mostly cold now, but... I'm glad you're seeing me. Well, thank you. I'm a lot less exhausted. I'm gonna do commissions. I'm gonna fucking work on commissions because I need to. I was talking to my therapist about it. I had an anxiety flare-up pretty bad the other week, and I'm still kind of coming off of it. And it was really preventing me from working. And I'm like, I need to just sit down and knock it out. Because a lot of the commissions are like really close to done. I just need to do it, you know? So I have a commission I need to sketch out, and I have a really solid idea for how I want it to look. I just need to do it. I have one that I need to finish the art, and it's the furthest behind. And Thunder has been like so patient with me. I really need to finish his commission, and then I have a mostly finished model that I just need to rig the body and a couple toggles, and so that shouldn't take very long at all. So I just gotta finish those. And I think I have an inquiry for a commission, but I haven't looked at it yet. Commission Trello. Let me make sure I'm not forgetting anything. I have this Trello so that I don't forget things. Yep. Okay, that's everything. Yeah, that's the vibe right now. But I'm kind of just catching up, eating lunch. I've been really bad about eating recently, so I'm trying to make sure I'm eating. Also, I think I said last time, but happy Pride, everybody. Happy Pride Month. And happy Deltarune time. To all who celebrate. Man, chapters 3 and 4 were so good. I'm not gonna talk about any spoilers. But man. 3 was so fun. Happy Delta June. So true. So yes, happy Pride. For those who don't know, I'm Arrow Ace. I have my little Arrow Ace flag on Bunbot's holding it. Oh, how are you? I'm good. Hello. Hello, Bacon. Sorry, one of my friends just sent a screenshot and it says the 4 genders, and it's a bunch of check boxes, and it says male, female, non-binary, and elderly. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Tag yourself. Tag yourself. Old as a dunder. I would check non-binary, female, and elderly. At least elderly for a VTuber. I'm bacon and pancakes, and I win. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what I'm gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Croissant. Does everyone be like, I'm over 25, I'm basically a hag now? Because that's how the internet makes you feel. I'm bald. I think it's more just like the internet is primarily filled with teenagers. And so a lot of creators are like teenagers or people in their young 20s. So when you're older, it's like, whoa. Oh, why will the head pads go? I feel like they're gonna go when I stop being bald. Oh, there they are. Oh, it was waiting on Lurk. Got it. When I turned 25, I caught by realizing that I was in Kakashi's dating range. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Bananjigans. Bananjigans. Yeah, a lot of my like content creator friends are either near my age or young. Oliver Gold, $3,500. Thank you guys so much. Zaytree brought me here. When did they do that? Did they like just post about me or something? So nice to me. What the heck? Well, thank you for coming by. Now we're in VC. I see. I mentioned you were live. Well, hello. Hi. Also that we've left spaces that have become populated by more older people with more conservative values. Yeah. You're so real for that. But one of the reasons that my spaces are 18 plus is just because I'm old and I don't want a bunch of children running around in here. Makes me uncomfortable. Hi, waves. Waves at you. Zaytree does a lot of really cool work for making lots of chat widgets and stuff. They're very cool. Those are cute bunnies, thank you. Those are little stream avatars. They're you guys. I made them myself. I just like drawing on a sketchbook and show them online. Heal. I'm almost done with my lunch. I'm just being too yappy that my food is not getting eaten. I'm just excited. Okay, I have one more piece of my pizza. It's a little personal pizza. Yeah, we had a couple new followers today, and a couple of new people in. So if you don't know me, I'm Ray. My pronouns are technically they, she, but I say she, they because it rhymes. I've won an award. I make tutorials. I like to do art. I like to make VTuber models. And I made my own. Most of the stuff on our screen was made by me. I did not make our little Tamagotchi, and I did not make the little 3D model. But other than that, I've made pretty much everything on screen that you are seeing. In terms of our overlays and stuff, obviously the fan art corner is not art I made. But yeah. Our goal here is to create a cozy space where people feel comfortable hanging out and co-working. And I know that a lot of people hear cozy creators and they get a little bit like frustrated because people be saying that and not meaning it, but I don't know a better word to describe what I try to go for here. I try to make things feel comfy and warm. One of the main reasons I started streaming was because like when I grew up, one of the common things in my family was sitting in like our game room and just kind of hanging out, being out there. So sometimes I would draw in there, or I would draw with in my bedroom with my door open, and like my dad would come in, or my siblings. And so, you know, I'm kind of used to doing things and having kind of that open door feel of people being able to come and hang out with me if they wanted to. And I thought streaming really kind of created that vibe for me. But I still wanted to feel like safe and cozy like my rooms. Like my room is. So, yeah. That's my spiel. I'm waiting I'm closing all my tabs. I have so many tabs open. I need to get better at that. Here we go. Yeah, I just made a new tutorial yesterday, actually. Yesterday? Yeah. Last night. Good spiel, thank you. I have the short spiel, but I was like, I don't know, it's not like a raid. I can talk a little bit longer. I don't have to feel like I'm before people leave. Which is totally valid, by the way. I do not mind if people leave after a raid. They're totally valid to do that. I just feel like when people raided, I was like, hello, hi, this is who I am. If you want to stay, stay. But when she's like, oh, we have some new faces. Hello, I'm Ray. I'm an artist. Hi, I've won an award. It's on my wall now. My partner helped me hang it up. Congrats on the award. Thank you. Here, I have wow, wow, wow. Let me open this up. There I am. Oops. I zoomed out a little bit and scrolled way up. There I am. Live 2D Model Award. Whee! Wahoo! I got a physical thing about it. I started TikTok, but I need to watch the YouTube video. You don't have to. But I guess... Okay. This is for all those peeps who want to support me, but can't do it monetarily, either because I don't have commissions open in the kind that you want, or, you know, the world. The best way to support me right now is going to be watching YouTube videos that I post. Specifically on my main channel, because I am getting close to the monetization requirement, and by close I mean like halfway there, but that's not important. So if we get enough watch hours, I will finally be able to monetize my YouTube content, and I think that would be a bit of a game changer for me. So anyway, that's the best way to support me right now. If you like me and you want to help me make a little bit more income. I started going through some of your live 2D videos. Thank you. I want to make more. I really want to make one on the physics tab, because I know that that's something that's really hard for people, but I struggle to know what to make videos about, because I've been doing live 2D long enough that I'm like, I don't know what people need to know. I'm always happy to answer questions. It's really easy for me when my friends come to ask me questions, and I'm really good at explaining it once I know what I need to explain. I just don't always know what people don't know, I guess. Okay, I'm eating my last slice of pizza, and then I can actually start drawing. Ow. So yeah, that's gonna be the best way to support me right now. That's fair. Oh, thank you guys.
I've come to make an announcement. Shadow the
Hedgehog's a bitch-ass motherfucker. The kind of setting up your model one that I made is because I've actually sat down and helped in a VC multiple friends set up their models before debuts. I've been like, here's how to do it. So. But I always get more nervous when it comes to translating that into like a more general audience, I guess. But I also do want to try and make more just like arty videos where I'm just like, how I design characters and stuff. I know that I've had that asked of me multiple times to make a video about how I do character design. And then also in particular how I designed this character. I'm trying to remember what I was confused about 15 to 20 years ago. I'm just Yeah. I think as well, like, when I first started making models, there weren't tutorials around. I kind of just watched rig time lapses, so I'm like, and then kind of figured it out. I'm a very, like, mess with it to figure out how it works kind of person, and not a look up the rules kind of person. And I know there are a lot of people who want things, like, broken down and explained for them, but I'm also trying to make sure that my tutorials are a lot more general in how I explain things, I guess, because a lot of the tutorials that I have found for specific things are like, do this explicitly, do this explicitly, do this explicitly, like, set the number to 25, set the number to 30, and then don't explain why they're doing that or why that works. And that's kind of where I want to help, because I want to explain why things work, because specific numbers aren't going to work for everybody. In fact, they're not going to work for a lot of people. So I want to make sure that I explain why specific things are the specific way, but it makes it harder to write them. Because I can't just tell you the answer, I have to sit there and explain the answer. So, like, in my VTuber Studio video, I'm like, here's how I figure out my numbers, and here's why I do it this way, and why I think that it's important, but it feels like I'm like rambling on something that could be like a 2-minute video, but at the same time, I want to make sure people understand so that they feel confident in how to set up their own models, because I can't sit them down and do it with them the way I have with my other friends. I know. I always feel like I'm doing something wrong. Explaining why it's huge. Okay. Can you tell that I'm very self-conscious? Streamers worry about yapping. Hi, Sequoia! Hello. Please continue yapping. You're so cool. You're also cool, Hen. Ha! Admitted! You admitted that you're cool. Hehehe. Oh, I did go see him. Nah, you're good. It's okay to think you're cool. I'm trying to be better about that. Like, I tried, Obama giving himself an award, not JPEG. I've been trying to intro my tutorial videos with being like, I'm an award-winning VTuber artist. And some of my friends are like, yeah! And I'm like, I feel like when I see other people be like, here's my credentials for explaining things to you, I'm like, oh, okay. But when I do it, I'm like, people are gonna think I'm being stuck up and annoying. When I know that that's not how it comes across. It's like, I don't know. I'm shy, and having something physical, I can be like, there, instead of having to be like, I'm cool, I can just be like, someone else said I'm cool. Thumbs up. Someone else said I'm cool, I guess. So you can take their word for it, I suppose. I also keep looking to the right because that's where my award is hung up on the wall. So if I'm like gesturing vaguely that way, it's because that's where the award is. You're very cool. What the heck? You're very cool. Like I said the other day, I love seeing your content on my feed. It makes me so happy. It works out because it looks like you're looking at chat. That's fair. Oh, hi chat. I do these things. Donate if you want to. Yum. I see you, chat. It's really funny because when I say that, I'm actually looking at a Baneri plushie on my desk. Hi, Baneri! Hi, chat! Hi, Miku on my desk. Hi, Kingdom Hearts mushroom on my desk. Hi, Capybara stim toy on my desk. I should have done a larger paper. That's fine. I like it. It's really pretty. My mom really likes it too. My parents have moved closer to me, so... Cappy mentioned, yeah, I have this little, like... I think he has a sugar ball inside of him. He's very squishy. Chat and Miku are one and the same. Hi, Miku. Hi, Miku. Hello. I'm thinking Miku, Miku, ooh-wee-hoo. I'm thinking Miku. Okay, I'm done eating. I've been having trouble feeling hungry, but like I ate most of that, so I think that's fine. My fan at critical levels. Aww. You don't have to do that, but that would be cool. I do have a printer. I have a black and white printer, I guess. I used to have, so y'all get to hear about some of my cringe past. Are you ready? So I used to have, Tumblr Ask blogs. And my Tumblr Ask blogs were for Sans Undertale and a Pichu. Oh, Tumblr! That's not cringe. It's pretty cringe. It's pretty silly. Not surprising. Nice. I remember Ezra and Toyo got back together. Nice. But yeah, I had a Sans and I had a Pichu. The deep lore, yeah. And I did have a few people who I still know from that time, but the funny thing is that people actually drew my Sans on occasion, or drew my Pichu on occasion when I was in college. Wasn't Sans a Tumblr sexy man? Yes. Yes, he was. Though being Arrow Ace, I just thought he was neat. puts him in my palms and goes, I just think he's neat. So, aside, without going in any spoilers, I think that Toby is too good at creating Tumblr sexy men. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. I think I made one, but ultra inactive to the point I forgot. That's fair. I did. Haha, Chris, I am banging your mother. But yeah, I did meet a few other people in the Tumblr Undertale fandoms and the Pokemon Ask community fandoms, and they were pretty art-centric, the little circles that I was in. And so I did have a few people who drew fan art of my Sans or of my Pichu character. And so, there was actually, like, I was in college at the time, and so I would print out pictures with my color printer that I would use for printing out my assignments and, like, hang them up on my fridge. And I eventually got a cork board, and I would hang them up on my cork board. And I found that cork board that still has, like, Sans and Pichus on it. Chapter 3 was hard, maybe I'm rusty. Chapter 3 was hard, but also, once I got into it a bit, it was less hard. So yeah, it was probably just rusty. It's the first to hear, and I get to witness a banged mother joke. Lol, amazing. It's my honor. Also, to be fair, Hen, there is jokes about it in chapter 1, so. There are jokes about, Sans and your mom. He says if you talk to him in chapter 1, he's like, I was getting to know your mother last night. So. That's a chapter 1 joke. It's been a joke for a bit. Plus, Soriel was a big ship in, Undertale days. In my fan canon, it's different, that's fair. Never got Soriel, that's fair. Chris and the Soul uniting to hate Sans. Phoenix, right? It probably was. I have a lot of Ace Attorney music. Hang on. What was it? Yep. The Steel Samurai theme. Steel Samurai. I have a lot of Ace Attorney music in my playlist. Okay. Let me get my drawing stuff set up. We're gonna draw today. I'm gonna try and work on Thunder's Commission, which may mean I redraw parts of it, but that's okay. Who's your favorite Phoenix Wright character? Probably Trucy Wright. But I love a lot of them. Edgeworth Edgeworth was my guy for a really long time. A lot of my notes from like high school and college have doodles of Edgeworth in the margins. Druzy! I love Trucy. I love Trucy so much. Did you do the shadow crystals for chapters 3 and 4?
You could use it here for ad-free viewing and silly emotes.
I do know about the clown. The clown is like a really minor character, which is the funny part. But anyway, I did the shadow crystal for 4, but I lost my demo save file, so I didn't get credit for my shadow crystals in 1 and 2. So I'm going back and replaying 1 and 2 to get them. I dressed as Edgeworth all of high school? That's so real. That's so real. I'm not being naughty. I think Cloud's already. No, she's just a minor. She's like a minor character in the case that she's in. Or I guess like she's a minor character because she's in kind of like a one-off case. I thought it was hidden. Yeah. Yeah, I know how to get it now, but I wouldn't have been able to because I just didn't know where to look. I didn't know where it was. Okay, let me get my art going. I'm just so excited to yap. Commissions folder, where are you? La la la, there you are. Illustration. Thunder. Go. Let's go. I hiccuped. Let's go over here. Wahoo. Okay. Let me. Wow, 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 wow. Bum, bum, bum. Filter room with. I'm in co-work as well. Nice. I just thank you. I made it using a base, but I heavily edited the base. I'm trying to remember. I know who it is. I'm picturing them in my mind's eye. I don't remember their name. Ads in 5 Minutes Gamers. I linked it at one point so that I would remember who it was. And now I'm forgetting again. But I got it off of Ko-fi. It's like Uber. Uber transition. I have to not use Ecosia because it's really bad at specific things. Uber. It'd help if I could type past my... La la la. I know that's what it was called, but that didn't give me anything. Yeah. Oh well. I'll look it up later. They're working on my Doom map? Ooh, nice. I think you did show some in the Discord. I love Undertale, but there wasn't much build variety. That's what I love about Deltarune. I love Deltarune. I think it's so funny. I loved Undertale. And seeing how far Toby has come, it's like, you could tell that Undertale was the, like, test. It was the experiment just to see if he could make a game. And then Deltarune is his, like, actual game. You like to la la la, la 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 la. I turned Ralph into crazy damage dealer. It's more than Susie. I go la la la, la 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 la. You're welcome to put me in there if you would like, but you don't have to. If you want, right? I don't mind, but I'm also not a big Doom person. My brother plays it though. Fun corner to reference to. Considering seeing his different iterations of Megalovania going through the past work, Homestuck Megalovania was awesome when it came out. Yeah, Welcome in! Thank you for the follow. Okay, thank you. That sounds good. I'm sorry, I'm itching my face. My face is really itchy all of a sudden. Okay. But yeah, I think it's also really funny just to see like how far Temmie has come as well. If you don't know me, I'm Ray, my pronouns are she, they. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm an award-winning VTuber artist here on Twitch. And today, we're working on some commissions! Hello! Hi! I just got started drawing. Because I was yapping too much. Hello, hello! I want to redo this one leg. We're talking about Deltarune, but in like a general sense, not any spoilers, just like, wow, Toby has improved a whole lot. I'm really proud of him. Deltarune has been in the planning and concept art stages for far before Undertale came out. I know! But yeah, Undertale, I believe, fully kind of was his test. That's a running with scissors. But like, there's... Oh, ads! Ads incoming. I will snooze them very shortly. Be a big. And speaking of filter. Now's your chance to. 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 Chapter 2 was so good. Same hat. We were saying that at the beginning of stream, how anyone upset Deltarune is more expensive than Undertale doesn't understand that Undertale was severely underpriced. Yeah, so me and my friends hang out every Wednesday and hang out. Oh, can I show you guys something I drew? Can I show you guys? I mean, you're probably not gonna say no, but I have been playing through Deltarune with my friends, and I drew this. This is me and my friends. This is me and my friends. As the main characters from Deltarune. I may not show us your art on your art stream. I thought this was really fun. This is really cute. They love it so much. But we've been playing through it together. I voice Ralse and my friend who's dressed as Susie voices Susie. I'm the one playing, but my friend Del matches the unhinged energy of Chris better, I think. But this is my Ralse voice for anyone curious. I kind of do just like a little, hi, hey Chris. You know, but I think I should get around to playing Undertale the game someday. I really liked it, but Deltarune is definitely so fun. But yeah, we played through 3 and 4 when they came out, but we're gonna be restarting from chapter 1 tonight. Wednesday's our hangout night. Which of you voices the non-specific announcer antagonist? Del. Del does. They also voice, the mailman. So. I don't remember who voices the antagonist of chapter 2. Yes, please take care! Thank you for bringing your community on over, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you. I try my best. I want to make more. I just have to do it. dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. Bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. There's 2 twin ribbons and a tension bow. And just get heaps of TP. Nice. I think, without going into any specifics of Chapter 4, I think Chapter 4 is some of my favorite music so far. And some of my favorite, like, standalone moments. But I don't know if Chapter 3 or Chapter 2 are my favorites yet. I'm gonna have to replay Chapter 2 to decide. I haven't gotten around to 4 just yet. So good. I did really like 3. I think 3 is really, really fun, but 4 was like really gestures vaguely. It was really gestures vaguely, you know? Ads in 30 seconds. I do kind of miss the silly vibes of Chapter 1 and 2, though. That's fair. Not the gestures vaguely! Gestures vaguely. Gestures vaguely, as to not spoil anything. Voices. I am. There's a fire? Are you okay? Yeah, please take care. There's just showing me the darker tone is necessary. Yeah. For sure. But I'm excited to see where things continue to go. Once Chapter 5 comes out. But I'm going to replay and have a good time until then. And theorize my little head off. Chapter 5 is 22:6, right? Yeah. Yep. Yep. Ads incoming imminently. Oops. Voices. Hey, with a follow, welcome in. It's safe to discuss Phantom Neo. Yeah, I think he's safe. I think he's good. Sorry, I locked in for a second. Oh, I 100% believe that as well. Also, apparently, at least from a music standpoint, the fight was originally going to be Mettaton Neo, but then it eventually changed to be Spamton. But Toby did want us to actually fight Mettaton Neo at some point. He died as soon as his strings were snapped. Yeah. Agree. I'm so interested to see where the story goes. They. Chris uses they them pronouns. But I don't know why Chris's soul can be removed. I don't entirely know why. No worries. But I'm a very big Deltarune enjoyer, and I'm very excited to see how things progress. Yeah, Spamton really got it to Chris. They were freaked out. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. All I know is that Gaster's involved somehow. Hi, J-Raz. All I know is that Gaster's involved with them and us. Just because Gaster's the one that always, like, announces the releases and stuff. Gaster's always the one taking over Toby's social accounts whenever a new chapter comes out. Mayhaps. It is implied that we're not always controlling Chris, though, because Chris used to do a lot of things that they can't do anymore when we're in control. Like, in chapter... Is it chapter 2 or chapter 1? Where you can play the piano. It's chapter 2. You can play the piano in the hospital, but you aren't able to play it, but it's stated multiple times that Chris is able to play the piano. Gaster's just the marketing team, that's true. Gaster does also talk to you at the very beginning of the game when you create the vessel. That's who you're talking to. You're talking to Gaster. At least, that's what I'm sure of. Oh yeah, Chris is definitely talking to Ralsei when that's happening. What? I don't know. I love Deltarune too. I wanna put it in my mouth and chew on it. Figure out what's going on. Woohoo! Sorry, I saw the name of the fish. I just him. Hi, Bookie Cookie! That reminds me, I need to go to the bookstore and pick something up. I'm a little silly today. Has anyone gotten a Switch 2? And if so, what are their opinions on Mario Kart? I have been avoiding purchasing a Switch 2. I am hoping it will go down in price. I'm also spending a lot of money on medical expenses right now. So excited to play Deltarune Chapter 1 later, but I'm not excited to fight the little clown man. I don't know if we'll get to Jebel tonight, but I don't want to fight him. Hi, Green. How are you? Hope you're feeling better. I know that you fell. I hope you're not too sore today. Alex is doing better? That's good. My job search is still going bad. No! The job market is so stinky right now. Welcome in! Hi! Have a good lurky! Thanks for stopping by! Hi, Mitch! 160 167. I got rejected by McDonald's. A lot of companies are not actually hiring, and they're just putting up job listings to make it look like they are for investors. It's very dumb. Those jobs are stinky. They're very stinky. They should not be allowed. Me too. It feels like it should be illegal. It feels like false advertising. Welcome back, Persona. We're saying how ghost jobs are stinky. Or fraud. Because they're using it to, you know, get money from investors. They're like, we're growing when they're not growing. Like, it's stupid. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Lots of new faces today. Thank you, guys. What a pretty overlay, thank you! I made it myself. I mean, a lot. Thank you. In a model too? I'm upset. Thank you. I did. I did make it. I'm very happy with how it came out. I can go. I can sit down. That one's one people usually like. Hang on. Let me get my hand off my hip. Let me get up here. Are you ready? Womp. Womp womp.
Bitches love my mustache.
It's true. Bitches love my mustache. Thank you. Hard to draw a straight line when I'm boogieing. Rock looks like Australia. Oops, I made an Australia rock. Hard to draw a straight line when I'm not busting it down. Did you see this new Splatoon game announcement? I did. I'm not sure what the game is about, but I'm excited. I still need to play, the 3 DLC. I need to play the 2 DLC. I need to play so much Splatoon. Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive, yeah. I'm definitely gonna wait though. Because I don't really want one right now. The new Mario Kart does look sick. I do agree with that. Definitely not worth $100 though, yeah.
It took too long. Now
Now
your,
your
candy's
candy's
gone.
gone. That's what happened.
Bug
Bug out! Opinions on Raising Cane's? It's alright. Not my favorite, but it's alright. It's heaven on earth for me. I have other chicken I like. Thank you so much for the follow, Cryptic Scrawls. Welcome in. I'm back in the fucking building again! Oh my god! I was taking a look at your stuff. I like your website and your merchandise, for example. They're truly amazing, but thank you! I made my website myself. I coded it by hand. I'm very proud of it. How long did it take you to achieve all of that? I'm just starting out on my own brand, and sometimes it's overwhelming to think about everything that lies ahead. A while. I'd say that I only really got to a point where I have everything I have now after like 3 years. 3-4 years. So, a long time. I'd say that like to start out, just start with what feels comfortable to you, even if it's like there's no model on screen and things like that. You're gonna find what feels the most necessary once you start doing it. Like having just like something, even if you want to make a website or a card, or a link tree or something, just have a place where people can find all your links. That's really what I would say is the most necessary. It doesn't have to be anything fancy or nice. I just wanted something fancier and nicer as I grew. That, you know, I don't know. It felt fun to have. But the more you grow, the more that you'll find what feels necessary as your next steps. As opposed to trying to figure out what you need right now, all at the beginning, is very overwhelming. So like, pick a couple things, start with those, and then see what feels missing. And then keep growing in those directions. That would be my advice. That would be my advice. No, you misunderstood. The chicken is mid. It's a sauce. See, but my autism doesn't let me have sauce. So the chicken being mid is where I have to draw the line, unfortunately, because I can't do the sauce. The sauce I'm allowed is ketchup, and their chicken does not go well with ketchup, unfortunately. I like their toast though, but I know that cane sauce is very popular. That makes me drown everything in sauce. That's fair. That's real. I would drink that shit. Thank you for the follow. Small black boy, welcome in. I just found out Monster Energy is discontinuing the strawberry lemony flavor. No, I don't drink energy drinks, but no. The only real experience I've had with Monster is that one of my friends drank a whole bunch in college and then passed out during a time we were supposed to be working on a group project. They're like, I'm gonna drink this so that I can help. And then they ran in circles and then passed out. Hello! Hi! Thanks so much for the advice, of course! I'm always happy to answer any questions. I don't always know what questions people have, but I'm always happy to chat about whatever. What's your favorite food chain? That's a good question. Probably Wendy's? But I'm... maybe Whataburger? It's probably Whataburger. Very Texan of me. Very Texan of me to say. Do you have any X Twitter account? I do. I don't post to Twitter much anymore. But I do have a Blue Sky. But all my links are on my website. That's all, folks. That was a bad stammer. Stutter. Whatever they're called. But Whataburger has really good ketchup. I like it. I like Whataburger, it's just the fries are usually not warm. No, that's very real. Their fries are not very good. Unless they're like fresh, and then they're good. But if they're not fresh, they are very mid. very fair. Wendy's is good. I like their chicken sandwich a lot. Cheap and usually fresh. Yeah, agree. Bop. Bop. They plans to go back to software engineering? I saw they were part of the dreaded tech layoffs. I don't know. Maybe someday. I definitely don't want to forget how to do it. I do enjoy programming, but the culture of the tech industry is hot garbo. And my partner is still in tech, and seeing him deal with everything, it's like, does not make me miss it. My original plan was to go back when the economy sorted itself out and calmed down a little bit, but, you know, still waiting on that one. But it did pay well. I am kind of missing that. I miss the wham. You can get a sandwich, a large fry, and a large drink for $5 if I remember right. God, this the spinning away park. Whoa. But yeah, overall, I do, like, miss programming, but I don't miss the people I had to work with. I sometimes would joke with people when I started, you know, coming to terms with being non-binary, that the only time I'm a woman is when I'm in tech, because then I feel like I have to be so protective of being a woman in tech. My song, let's go! God, right? I'm still on the fence. I got laid off last November from a game job, and I'm thinking I might not want to rejoin. I'm thinking about it, but I'm not in any rush to. I guess is the best way to describe how I'm feeling. But I am starting to feel the not having a good cushy tech job, because I had been saving up to buy a house, and instead I've been using that money to pay my rent while I stream. And I just happen to have a lot of money saved up. That's such good music taste. Was she the best? It's rough out there, especially now, yeah. I was primarily a front-end engineer on websites, and I do really enjoy doing front-end work, which is partially why I've, like, you know, I built my whole VTuber website from scratch and stuff. So, you know, like, I do really like writing JavaScript and CSS and getting things to look pretty and nice. But, I'm scared. I'm scared. I love what you've done with the branding. Thank you. I wanted to incorporate tech somehow. So, I'm a Robobot. And I tried to make everything feel techy. Job market is terrible. I'm lucky I'm still employed. Yeah. It's a blessing and a curse. I still have my Twitch thingy. Oh, yeah. Welcome in, hello! I'm testing something. Does this drop an emote on my head? I'm gonna just do Dancing Dino. Yes. I couldn't tell if it was working or not. Never getting to get my day pass. You're valid. Howdy, 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 hey. I love June. Sorry, I was thinking of howdy, hey, I'm Ray. I like Ginger Ninja. I like Ginger Ninja content. Are you gonna make me bald? Is this... Man, my nose is running. Is that what this means? Upstream's been going well? It's been going very well. It's just fun to say. It is. One of my friends says, hey, hey, Ray Ray, and I'm like, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna say, hey, hey. It's like, I always think of, I wish I could say howdy, hey, though, because I'm Texan. Howdy. It's so perfect. But I am not stepping on June's toes. I respect him way too much. That's so cute. I know. It's from Cuppa Joe. Cuppa Joe's so sweet. Had enough wacky stacks, you would already be bald. Oh, Persona, were you here? I'm bald now. I had a surprise for you guys. That I brought this back. Smile. My eyes! Bald! 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 Hang on, now I have to... Here we go. Open up my thing so I can gamble again! Yeah! Just, you know, try not to spam it too much. I did take away the limit. Oh. Don't abuse the fishing, or I will have to put cooldowns on it. It should just be there. It's just called fish. Fish. Gambling, 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 gambling. I'll maybe put the, like... We'll just put the limit as, like, 15 a day. 15 a day seems reasonable. I'm doing it right. Just so it doesn't get too clogged up. Ah! My clown. Nope, not 9 minutes. Reduction trees. We'll do 50. I'll go back to sitting down when I'm not a clown. Hello! Hello, Mrs. Clown! May I have a bowl of soup? Bald clown! Bald clown! Bald clown! What a combo! Oh, it's nice to just vibe here while talking as well. Yeah! Yes! Big Tall Burger! Did you see that they're uploading episodes again? It goes slightly rabid. Oh, thank you. Yes, I'm a mess! I need more. I need more Big Tall Burger! Give me more. Gnawing on the bars of my enclosure, gnawing on the bars of Steve's enclosure as well. Situation, I can either fish or have us fight to the death. Oh. What if, because I put a limit on it, I lower the cost of fish? Fish, my hair is back. Now I have my clown hair. Oh. Also gonna make day pass. And fish is gonna be 5. I'll make day pass 5. Oh, day pass is going back to 1.
So I just learned an animal called the Patagonian Mara exists. It looks like a bunny hoof froze midway through turning into a deer and I love it.
Ooh, like a jackalope. That's cool. I died already? Man. It's ruthless. It's a hiccup. It's ruthless out there. Ouch. That's good. I'm glad that everything is okay. No, it's okay. I'm just glad you're okay. I understand. When something spooks you, sometimes it's just like, oh. Oh, I'm sitting down again. Ow. Hello! Hi! Or grill. This makes me think of how
when
one
I'm
point
sad, I say, this
this time
I'm really gonna do it. New Deltarune song in the playlist, guys. Hi, Ty. Hi, Gummy. Root Buster might be in there. I might have taken it out at one point because I was trying to do songs that didn't get grabbed on YouTube, and because people have done remixes of Root
Do
Buster.
you have a Prime sub? You could use it here for ad-free viewing and silly emotes.
It would get grabbed from people's remixes, but I've stopped caring about that.
You're valid. I have tiny hands, which does also make it hard to type. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I bet my friends still wanna buy. That was the only part of the song that I could ever read the thing. Without going into any more spoilers. I love that song. It's so good. That looks crazy. Yeah, I did put a few of the new songs in there because there's so many good bops in there. I've been listening to a lot of the 3 and 4 songs. They're just so banger. Toby does it again. So the way it was. I hope everyone gets the chance to play and enjoy. People be out there just... Most people are tagging their spoilers, but not everyone. Welcome in. Hi. Thank you for the headphones. Thank you. Any cool art projects you started or plan to do? I am planning a webcomic. Here, wait. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. Boy. Points at him. Boy. Points at him. Points at him. Boy. Points at him. Boy. He does have a Blue Sky account now. I need to make his website, but that's where he is. Hi, boy. Miles. His name is Duke. And he can see ghosts. And solve mysteries. Opposite sign emoji, thank you! He's very self-indulgent. The black hair with the white patch is always self-indulgent. I live for it. I made him when I was going through a big depressive episode, and like, he's so real to me. I need views or watch hours? Watch hours. I need watch hours. On the main channel. And I'm making good progress, so any few extra, if you want to, you know. I'm a little over halfway there, and I've gotten like most of those in like the last month. So we're making good progress towards getting the YouTube channel monetized, which is awesome. You take song requests? I take requests for adding things to our playlist, but I just kind of let the playlist go. The only thing that ends up actually acknowledging requests is when my ADHD is like, I need this song now. But I keep all my songs in my VOD, so I try to keep everything stream safe. So it's mostly game stuff. Thank you for asking. I've been in a big Jet Set Radio mood. Ooh, I love Jet Set Radio. I have a few songs from, what's it called? I have a few songs from, not Jet Set Radio, but from, a few different things that have the same vibe in here. Yeah, Bomb Rush, Cyberpunk, as well as Lethal League, which has the same composer, I believe. At the very least, heavily inspired by, if not. So much Delta. Deltarune. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da da da. This is a giant ass playlist, by the way. Smile. There we go.
Gaming?
Yeah, you right.
Gaming?
Yeah, you right.
Gaming?
Yeah, you right. This playlist, my stream playlist, is over 100. 858. 858 songs.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Minen. I think you're in ads, but hi. I'm like doing that dance where you pretend that you're like spinning a wheel. Not that you can see my hand. Hi, Cryptid. Thank you for the crawlers. I love them as always. Welcome in. Hello. Give me 2 seconds and I can greet you properly. Hi, Sailor. Hi. Hope you're doing well. The sick? Aw. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better. But the sick is the worst. It is no fun. Allergies that mimic sick are definitely more irritating than actually being sick. I feel that. I'm there 90% of the time, and I'm never sure. Like, am I sick or just having a bad allergy day? But when I'm actually sick, it's maybe worse. Because then I'm hyper super drained. Yeah, I feel allergy meds are generally better than Dayquil. That's good to know. I need to try those then. Ew, that's nice. Thank you. I do have actual factual Sudafed. Like, the stuff that they have to regulate because people make meth out of it. That shit's good. That shit works. Oh, love you. Empty. I love you. You know you were on the good stuff, Ray. It's not even that expensive. You just have to show them your driver's license so that they make sure you're not making meth out of it. Just so they know. It's so they can track you, but like, at least, you know, you get the good stuff. It's a pain to get, but it's not like expensive. Big stretching. Whew. That reminds me, I do need to run to the pharmacy later. Be glad. If you a tedious acquisition process, yeah. Like, I need to see what I'm doing. Hi, Cam! Yeah, my day's going pretty well. I'm a lot more refreshed than I was on Monday after my doctor's appointment. I'd been very stressed about it, and I had not realized how stressed I was until I got home, and I was like, I don't want to move. I slept for like 13 hours. That happened to the point that they thought my heart was going to— oh no. Thankfully they weren't— my blood pressure was a lot higher than I was expecting it to be, but other than that they weren't too concerned. I just prefaced it with I'm nervous. I get nervous on airplanes. Just stressed. Yeah. Thankfully it went well. It was all smooth. I was just like, ooh. I'm gonna try and add some texture to this by using a noise brush. It's not gonna look like a whole lot initially. Okay, then I'm gonna add more. We're good. Okay. I'm gonna call it there. I know that we didn't, make it super far, but I think we made some good progress. And I'm gonna make sure that I get some rest and don't, like, overexert myself. Trying to do better about that. Let me save this really quick, actually. Yeah. So I can send this to the client. Save duplicate PNG. Looks cool, thank you. wanna make sure they're liking the colors and stuff. You know how it be. Awesome. Okay. Let's go over here. Hello. We're gonna find somebody to say hi. We're gonna go say hi. I'm gonna turn off raids just in case. Do we want to raid someone using a model of mine playing Minecraft, or do we want to raid someone doing art? Let's raid someone doing art. Art. So now I have to pick someone. Because many people are doing the art. Raid Bush. I don't think we've ever gotten to raid Bush before, and if we have, it's been a really long time. Bush is doing some awesome pixel art, and they're a fellow Ace VTuber, and a friend of the channel. We're going to Wawa. Very cute little guy. Another little fellow Robo VTuber. And they're close to their follow goal, so maybe we can get that, so. You guys for hanging out with me today. We'll be back next week. We might do a bonus stream. I've been tossing around in my head, I've been playing a lot of just vibing, grinding in games recently, and so I've been kind of feeling maybe bringing back Hang with Ray. So we'll see. We will see. But other than that, I know that I have some stuff with my family this weekend, so for sure I'll see you Monday. But until then, regardless, remember to take care of yourself, because if you don't take care of yourself, I will get you. And you're a valuable human being who deserves love and cherishing and all of that. And know that I really much appreciate you and you being here with us, no matter how long you've been here. And this Pride Month, remember to be you and do what you can to take care of yourself. You are valued and valuable. Anyway, I'll see you all again soon. Say hi to Bush for me. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.